we're going to zoom right in. So first things first, I absolutely want to get it out of the container, which I think it's not too bad. It's not very, very firm. Let's see how it comes out, huh? Ooh. All right. So I might be able to put it right back in there, but we will have to see. Start off with just getting this all out of here. The soil was good that I used on this, which is nice. I'll have to figure out is how my roots look, because I do not want to have any kind of weirdo situations with my roots. Now they're letting things go pretty easy. Of course, they're growing out the bottom. My drain screen, I'll probably reuse that as well. I'm trying to figure out. Of course, the sun's going in and out from behind the clouds, so the light in this may be funny. I'm trying to figure out where my root base is, what I'm supposed to do with it, you know? As it is, I can see some stuff here. It is all bonsai soil, but since I just watered this, it's not quite easy to see. I'm gonna rinse it real quick and come right back on camera. It'll just take me a moment. I don't want to skip ahead and not know what I'm working with. All right, just rinsing it in the kitchen sink, like any good bonsai enthusiast would do, and it gave me a lot better visibility. Wasn't much to watch of me doing that. So here's what we're left with. We're left with what I think is pretty decent, but it's very, very long and deep. And I've got some high roots and I've got some low roots, so I've got to get after that. This here, ooh, first and foremost, I do not like these high roots here. I'll take off everything up on that level because it's not anyway going to be bounceable in the near future. I'll tuck those to the side. Now, I don't think that it's much better down here, but I think that I've got to start to decide where my roots are going to be. And right here, right here, right here, these just aren't where I'm going to be as well. So there's some more off of that. And then make sure I get the maximum amount of movement on this trunk. I think I can come even farther down to down here. Take off these as well. All right. So now what I'm looking at, I've got roots more along this level. And I've got some lower down. I don't want all those low, low ones. So I'm going to go ahead and terminate here. That doesn't leave me with much. This one's super long, so we're going to take that off. And this might be all I can do for today. And off of those. So it doesn't look like much, and there isn't much to it. If this is a liquid ambar, I hope that it survives, but just a couple roots on there. Now I've got to get it potted back up. I am going to reuse my container here. I'm just going to pull all the old root out of here because it is not yet ready for a shallower container. I don't think it would grow well enough. But I am going to get this thing sorted. I am going to use wet bonsai soil in here. Just to form the bottom here, the base if you would. Because I'm not going to plant this super high. There we go. Now we've got that there, so I'm going to put it right about in the middle. Get a little wiggle in. Then I'm going to use some new soil to fill in the rest. I'm not sure how visible it all is. Hopefully you can see something there. probably will need to be supported. So now the roots that are on there are going to be used in a final design. In fact, all the roots that are on there now may not be in any kind of final design. But, no, it's actually pretty stable already. I need to leave enough roots on there to support the plant. I think if I took any more off, this thing would just give up on me because I have not had good luck with repotting these in the past. I did have one that I'd collected and it did not last very well. Again, I'm not trying to expose any roots. I'm just trying to get them a little bit, a little bit straighter. More scoop on top here, just for good measure. Again, I'm not trying to win any awards for the most exposed roots on a liquid ambar. Ooh. And let's get a little water in. All right. That soaks through just fine. Only some of this water is saturated, or some of the soil is saturated, but I think that's okay. I might in the future use semi-saturated soil, layers of each. I don't know if that would work well, but it certainly makes it easier to water it in. All right. So there we go. There's our liquid ambar. It's a little wobbly, so I'll get some decent little rocks to hold it up with, just a couple. One here, one here. Yeah. Good place, and another one right here. All right, and I think that exposing some of that trunk was the move. I don't know if you can see here, but it's very visible from my vantage point from the filmer. Oop. This is where there used to be roots. It was covered, and it comes up, and it's got a nice taper started to it. I'll probably have to do some chops. I did not do this chop up here, but for this year, it's just going to be growing. So let me get myself right back in there. Thank you all for watching another episode of TacoBonsai. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.